is quiz time, y'all. Alright, so here we go. It says here, which Pokemon are you updated for 2024? We will let you know the Pokemon that your personality resembles. Possible options include Pikachu, Charizard, Alakazam, and several more. Note, since there are so many, we have only included Pokemon from the original 151. Okay. Alright, so which Gen 1 Pokemon am I going to be? Let's find out. Choose one word that best describes you. Let's see. Jokester, talkative, smart. A lot of people say I'm smart. I don't know if I'm smart. There's a word that I would use for myself versus the word that other people say about me. I'm not sure which one I would want to do, but if based on how I'm interpreting this, I guess I would be looking at just objectively what best describes me, and usually that means I'm getting input from other people, not me specifically. And yeah, sadly people do say for some reason that I'm really smart. Not sure why, other than I graduated cum laude, which is a funny way of saying with honors. So I guess, yeah, technically I'm smart. Oh, I also have a degree in philosophy, so there's that. Also, alright, what is your favorite evolution? Okay, this one's easy. Glaceon. Next. What is your favorite Pokemon type? The fact that I said Glaceon earlier, I'm gonna choose Poison. Poison's usually, like, my go-to types. That and Dark Pokemon. Which of these jobs would you most like to have? They would all pay you the exact same. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Garbage man or woman. There is a better word for this. It is facilities manager. Fantasy writer. Ooh, that would be fun. Doctor, firefighter, rock climber, electrical engineer, professor. I think I have a winner, y'all. Choose your favorite Pokemon from the ones listed below. Okay, we got Milotic, Delcatty. Well, I was a Delcatty at one point. A Skitty for Red Rescue Team, but I don't know if it's my favorite from this list. Ooh, Roselia. I'm not wearing my Roselia earrings, but I do have them right here. I don't know if anybody can see these on screen, but they're really cute. I got these at Anime Expo a couple years ago from an artist who was selling earrings. And what's really nice is that these particular Roselia earrings are actually off color. Roselias usually have dark blue and red roses, but if you look close enough at this, and I don't know if y'all can see this, but the Roselia here is cyan and pink. They have cyan and pink petals, which of course are the trans colors. Trans representation! Anyway, I love me a Houndoom. Houndoom is awesome. Let's see, there's also Skarmory. They gave me the three choices I really like! Why? Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be between these three. Roselia, Houndoom, and Skarmory. It's not gonna be Skarmory. I'm gonna go with Roselia. Roselia. Roselia is my favorite out of all these. What is my favorite color? Favorite color is actually green. And purple. Green and purple. Can I choose two? We're just gonna go with green. Green is fine. Which of these Pokemon do you dislike the most? Grimer's not bad. Grimer was actually on my original like go-to team when I was playing like the original Pokemon. So no, Grimer is definitely not the least disliked here. Neither is Oddish for that matter, because Vileplume was also on my team. They chose all the good ones. I'm gonna make somebody upset today. Sorry, Machop. I just don't like you. I know what I said. Any Machop fans out there? I'm sorry. Not sorry. Let's continue. Really? The mod I submitted for Beast Egglock? Yes. I'm sorry. I don't like a Machop. But apparently I am Alakazam, y'all. Which I literally just got today on the stream. Speaking of which, I forgot to nickname him. Or her. I don't know what gender it is. I think I can do this one. Ugh. 151 Pokemon quiz. Can you name all of them? Alright. I think it says here, Pokemon has gone on to become the cultural phenomena. I believe that's phenomenon. Phenomena suggested there were more than one phenomenons. A lot of fans can still probably name all of the original ones that they grew up with. Yeah, because we all memorized the freaking Poke Rap. That's what we did in the 90s. Which of these is not from Gen 1? Let's start with an easy one. Okay, Bulbasaur, Charmeleon, Squirtle, Chikorita. That was Gen 2. Moving on. Well, oh, it just changes. Okay, good. That means I can't cheat. I have to click the first one. I have to click the first thing and then it's gonna move on if I don't get it. Pidgey, Metapod, Caterpie, Kakuna, Pidgeotto, Spinarak, that is Gen 2. Let's see, Arbok, Rattata, Marill, Raticate, Ekans, Pikachu, Sandshrew. Wait, I feel like Marill. That is Gen 2 as well. Anyway, Espeon is also not from Gen 1, that is Gen 2. Jigglypuff, Gloom, Wobbuffet is Gen 2. Parasect, Golduck, Dugtrio, Psyduck, Snubbull is Gen 2. Come on, give me something different. Give me something from like Gen 7. Abra, Poliwhirl, Poliwag, Primeape, Poliwrath, Blissey is from Gen 2. The Tentacruel, Bellsprout, Machoke, Tentabell. That is not even a Pokemon. What? They're trying to psych me out. Let's see. Slowking is from Gen 2. Let's see. Shelter, Magnezone is from Gen 4. Okay. Now we're switching it up. Electrode, Steelix, Hypno, Onyx, Drowsy, Krabby. Steelix is from Gen 2. Hitmonlee, Hitmontop is from Gen 2. Magikarp, Porygon, Espeon. You just gave me that one. Come on. Come on. Mr. Mime, Magmar, Scizor, Gen 2. Seadra, Goldeen, Rhydon, Chansey, Kangaskhan, Tangela, Horsey, Drio, Seaking, and Kingdra is from Gen 2. Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Kabuto, Ammonite, Articuno, Tangrowth is from Gen 4. Illakid is from Gen 2. And there we go. We got a perfect score, y'all. I mean, you just have to know which ones are not on the list, basically. But, yeah, they tried to throw me off with friggin' whatever Tentabell is. I've never heard of such a thing. Well, I guess I'm gonna be I'm gonna become a waifu channel now. Who is your Pokemon girlfriend? Oh my. Where's the Pokemon boyfriend one? I want to know that, but we'll do the girlfriend one first. Choose the word that describes the person that you would be most attracted to. I'm actually really glad that this doesn't say girl. Like they're very inclusive that way. Let's see. I would say compassionate. Somewhere to go on a date. Let's see. A scenic drive. Oh, that's something active. What do they mean by that? Like something I have to do. Let's see. The mall, a fancy restaurant, or the beach. One of these three. I'll say fancy restaurant. What is your favorite Pokemon from the ones listed below? Let's see, we got Gyarados, Sylveon, Haxorus, Blaziken, and Togekiss. Well, this is obvious. I have like an Eevee theme going on my channel. It's gonna be Sylveon. Let's see, what is your Pokemon from the ones listed below? What is my Pokemon? Let's see, I have an extra Drill on my team right now, if that makes any sense. Mamoswine. I think we have a winner, y'all. Glaceon. Choose a Pokemon town to live in. So basically they're asking me, do I want to live in, let's see, whatever the city north of Tokyo is, the city that's somewhere I think in the Hoenn region. Blackthorn City, that is not Kyoto. This is Kyoto. Ecruteak City. Pallet Town is based on the city or town that Satoshi Tajiri grew up in. Satoshi, of course, is the creator of all Pokemon, like back in the 90s or whatever. And Ash Ketchum may be the localized like name for him in English, but in the original Japanese anime, that character name is Satoshi, for Tajiri Satoshi-san. I would definitely live probably near the big city though, so Cerulean is probably going to be my pick. Choose a color. Oh, that's easy. Green or purple. Purple. We'll change it up this time. Which of these girls from the anime is your least favorite? Oh, you're gonna make me do this. I am going to upset somebody in this community. I have 5 choices, and I have to pick one. Of all of these, I'm not gonna lie, Misty is my least favorite. Yes, I was a Gen 1 kid, and I'm sorry, of all 5 of those, Misty was not my favorite. I think over time, I've come to realize that, like, sure, Misty was like Ash's first girl companion, but like, you know, over time, Misty had to move on, and she did. Wait, there we go. May apparently is now my Poke girlfriend. Go me. To be fair, May is kind of a nice girl. Very easygoing. She's very friendly, which I think was one of the things that they gave me at the top was like, you know, what personality. Oh no, I said compassionate. Or she kind of sort of had like the competitive side to her, but it was more for contests and not like competitive battles per se. I think for a while May actually did stick with Ash until you know, at the end of her series, she was like, "All right, I'm gonna do my own thing. Bye, Ash," and it just never really went anywhere after. I saw somewhere for the Pokemon Journeys series, which I believe is the one where Ash finally wins the world championship against Leon. Of all the people that are in the crowd, like at the stadium, Dawn is the only one that's actually there. Well, Iris was actually already there, but she was a competitor, so that's neither here nor there. Like, everybody else was like watching it on TV, but Dawn basically spent money to travel all the way to Galar just to actually be there, I think. If I'm misremembering this, please correct me now, because I will forever like be tainted for lying in case it's not true. But anyway, I think that's it for quizzes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, May is a pretty good pick. Like I said, she has a very friendly vibe to her, I guess. I could have had Rosa. Rosa's more an adventurous type. I should have Alright. We're not going to do the quiz again. I chose what I chose. Alright, let's get back to the game.